love this jam, man. Oh, Mon Bebe, oh, it's not Mon Bebe, it's Mon Bebe. You know, as a French-speaking guy, you know, I love when people are attempting to speak French, you know, because it's all I speak. Mon Bebe. I'll come there. Music by Kojo Black. New music, I'm loving it, man.
Three FM 92.7.
It's time for Easy Talk. Mon bébé s'appelle Ewenam. Jane, what did I say?
Say it again.
Mon bébé s'appelle Ewenam.
Your baby is called Ewenam.
All right, let me get into today's situation. Hi, Easy Talk. When my mother married her new husband, they lived apart at first. She'd visit him for days, or he'd stay with us before leaving. It was a quiet, comfortable, temporary setup. Then their building projects finished, and we moved in together as one family. It's only been 2 months, but the house already feels tense. Wow. My stepsister walks around half naked whenever our parents are away. At first, I ignored the tiny shorts, loose towels that barely held, etc. One afternoon, I knocked on her door to borrow something. She said, "Come in." She had just stepped out of the shower completely naked. Oh, wow. Water dripping down her body. She didn't cover up. What a shock. She's very beautiful, and as a man, please, this one, don't bring as a man. I don't know what you are going to say, but don't bring as a man. A German for. As a man, it affects me. Now my mind won't settle. I said it. I try not to look, but I notice everything. The way she leans on the counter, how she moves freely when alone. Sometimes I wonder if she's oblivious. Other times I think she knows exactly what she's doing. How do you bring this up without sounding guilty yourself? Especially when you know immediately you tell your parents, they will judge you. Guys, I need help ASAP. Easy Talk.
Easy Talk, a daily question, your bold opinions. Let's spark some lively discussions on 3FM Drive.
Now, the next part is very important.
Easy Talk.
Send a message.
Your voice matters. Join the debate with today's hot question.
Everyday temptation, baby, oh, I just wanna kiss on you. I just wanna kiss on you. I don't wanna cheat on you.
The next part is very important.
Easy Talk.
Send a message.
Your voice matters. Join the debate with today's hot question.
Everyday temptation, baby, oh, I just wanna kiss on you.
We're having a great conversation here in the back.
I don't wanna cheat on you.
Look, today's story, what a shock. What a shock. How can you still remember that she leans on when she leans?
With water dripping.
Hey, this guy. Please, I leave it to the wise people. I have Jane, I have Andrews, and I have Mabel. You see, today I got it right. They are here, they will help us with wisdom. I'll start with Mabel. Yeah.
The description is
Wow.
serious.
It's
The way
serious.
the guy is
Very
describing
graphic.
how the lady. Well, I think he should be careful. Just like he said, as a man. I mean, there's always that question mark. So
Oh, but
if
as a
the
man,
lady,
your
oh,
sister
there's
is your sister.
temptation. There's
How is
like,
your sister tempting you?
you know, they're not sisters like that. Even though they are sisters.
Maybe.
Oh, that's what I'm saying is temptation, because even for, I don't know if I should say this, some people are abused by their own family members. You see.
Like me, I was abused.
So even though they are related by stepfather and stepmother, still that it could trigger some kind of attraction. So I think he should be careful, and he shouldn't use the excuse of I'm a man to
Well,
do
he
things
wants
that
to do something about it, and that's the beautiful part. I mean, he wants to have a conversation with his sister. So how would you, if let's say Ewenam and I, you know, yeah, how do you expect me to have that conversation?
When I mean you as colleagues or in this situation.
As colleagues?
have brothers, have sisters.
Yes, like we are related and working together at the same place.
I think the parents should. I think the parents should come in, because even going to speak to the lady
So
alone.
he should report to the parents
Report to
that I saw my
somewhere.
sister bathing.
No. Reports, no. I mean, you've seen the circumstance, like how the lady is behaving around you, and you're not so comfortable with it. So I think
Maybe
either the
she's
mother.
just being herself. She's
Yeah,
not
because
doing anything.
because she's thinking that's my
it
brother.
could be.
Yeah.
It could be she's just being herself, but then it's kind of triggering this guy in a
Or she's
certain
role
way.
playing too early. She's sister playing too early. All right, Andres.
Trig, I think the guy has to control himself, because there are so many complexities in this situation. I know sometimes men are enticed by what they see. Usually men are moved by what they see. So per what he's seeing, and his description is so vivid, like it looks like it's ringing in his mind every day, and it will not be going away anytime soon. And it leads me to the point, I just think he will do something bad within the shortest possible time. Because if you are seeing this each and every day, and you are describing how your sister bends, how the water drips and things, if their parents are not careful, though, he might rape the sister or anything might happen. I'll tell him that to avoid that, you have to move out of the house.
Oh, how?
Trig,
He can't afford it.
go. I think
Because
they have
of
an old.
bathing?
No, they have an old house. If you have an old house, then go to that old house to prevent all
They've
this.
rented it out.
To prevent all this, because if your sister is working, even if it's your mom's daughter or your dad's whatever, you don't have to have this intention.
It's not the intention. It's the power.
Which power?
The woman power.
Thank you.
No, Trig, you see, you have to.
The sister power.
You have to see, but you've not seen. Just move on with
Period.
it, because I mean there are a whole lot of women out there. Are you telling me that?
Wait. I want to understand. You have to see, but you have not seen.
Like act like you've not seen.
it's not
Which
I've
one is
seen
that?
it.
No, like just move on.
seen
Just see and.
Is that a proverb?
No,
Am I
it's
saying
not
a proverb?
It's not a proverb.
Okay.
It's not a proverb.
Okay.
But just move on with it. You don't
Move
have to
on.
dwell on it. I think he's thought about it so much. It saturated his thought process, and it just keeps on ringing in his mind.
It
And
could grow into something else.
it might grow into rape, because I think the girl, honestly, from her perspective, I've not done anything. I'm just working, and then you come and knock. Maybe he went to knock on the door. The intention that I want to see.
Speaking of
I want
that,
to see.
You know, when I started working,
Yeah,
I was editing for a company, for a magazine.
yeah.
But I would also follow the sales guys to sell, because me, I like money. And I didn't mind doing menial jobs, and I still don't mind. I still do it sometimes. So we went around Legon,
Yeah,
and we went selling the copies.
yeah.
Now they're no longer in business, so I can say it. And we went to knock, and one of the ladies said, "Come in," but it sounded like "come in." So we opened the door. My brother,
Sight to behold.
I'm telling you, it was a big problem. because we had to ask permission from the porter before they even allowed us to go room to room. It was a pent. So some data B, she said she will tell the parents, this one we have to
Sue you.
I'll tell you what happened later. Jane.
This one, it shouldn't go anywhere. In fact, we should be the last people he tells. It shouldn't go to the friend group.
How?
Because it can be misunderstood. You get me?
Oh, you have a point.
It's, in this case, self-discipline. And he has to, how do I say, train his mind. Because it is this same mind that is giving you that.
The mind that the picture has already entered. How will we train the mind?
You can train your mind, though. Look, if you have the mindset of being in control of things, you wouldn't let things run you. You run things.
That's true.
But
to be honest, and you see.
Trig, it's very difficult when it comes to things with lust. It's very difficult. Even if you look biblically, it brought down so many great men.
Tell me, biblically.
So it's not. We can even argue that
David,
Samson
to Samson,
yes, we are where we are.
To Solomon,
Even Adam.
The reason
we are where we are because of lust.
The reason why I'm saying he is the way out of this situation is that they're from two different families. They were raised differently before they came to live together. So obviously this girl has this, they're my family. In my opinion. And it happens a lot. In my family, we're like that. It doesn't mean that my brother did it, my dear. You get it? So it may not, in his head, there's a possibility of her trying to entice him. What if it's not the case? And I feel like he should live with it is not the case. It shouldn't be the case.
Okay, wait.
Family ties, blood ties.
Wait.
It's a no-go area.
Family tie, blood tie.
Yes.
But you are saying something.
What am I saying?
You said that it could be that she's being herself. It's not as if she is trying to entice the brother. Me, I like to always look at the other side of it. It could also be that just as the guy is saying that the girl is beautiful, the guy may be a nice guy. You understand? Maybe one day he was also bathing and the girl passed and saw that what a banana to behold. So it's the same thing.
Great is thy faithfulness.
So when it happens like that, then what happens? Because I feel we are also, if we are not careful, we will be gender biased.
Trig, the thing is that it is.
Are you saying she shouldn't be responsible also?
No. In this case, it is his actions that we're trying to.
No, but for the same reason, they were trained differently and all of that. So she should also be aware that this is a guy I didn't grow with.
Yeah, exactly.
So if he's around, I mean, even though I don't mean bad, I get also it. That's where I'm.
I get it
from.
From that angle. He can first have the conversation with the sister, the half sister, but not in a way that he is projecting that it's affecting him so much. I don't think he should.
With the way he's talking about
but
it,
Trig,
because like I'm saying,
Trig, I think that there should be a bit of reservation from the woman's
very
end.
much.
She shouldn't.
From the woman's end.
Yeah, she shouldn't expose herself too much. Trig,
Thank you.
Even if
Thank
we
you.
are blood siblings,
Same
Jane and
more.
I, we are blood siblings. She shouldn't show me
So
her
that's why
half
I'm
nakedness.
saying that the
It shouldn't be.
conversation should be had in a way that it doesn't communicate the man's feelings, but rather criticizes the lady's feelings in a way that you're saying that I wasn't raised like that. It's a little weird of you exposing yourself. I don't think I appreciate that. And you're my sister. So I would rather you dress up fully in the house. You get me? If she's a reasonable sister,
It takes
she
you.
would.
It takes you to
Yes.
it takes you to the point that Trig is trying to make that
Yes.
she might also have her intentions. Why is she dressing like
So
that?
from that point,
Why do you want us to take that out of the
it should be
equation?
systemic. Like it should be very, very, very systemic. And I'm saying that
What should
because
be systemic?
things like this, the conversation,
enticement or
the conversation with the sister.
Ah.
Because, like we said, we have pointed out two sides.
Yeah.
She may be doing it knowingly or
Yeah.
unknowingly.
Yeah.
If it's knowingly, she has an agenda. It means she's trying to con this young man,
Yeah.
which shouldn't be the case. Because I feel like no matter what, it's still family ties.
Yeah.
It is wrong to
Yeah,
last after your
absolutely
sister.
wrong. Yeah.
So let's not
The one
encourage
you
it and
didn't
say,
go with.
Trig, there's still family ties. Their parents are married, so no matter if we're taking a family picture, all of them will be in it, and they'll be recognized as family. So he should dare that thought. If a conversation should be had, well, I feel like the discipline should come from him first. He should train his mind, like be self-disciplined.
If the sister wasn't dressing like that, I would not have that thought in the first place. So she should also do something about the way she dresses at home.
So when the conversation is had, and he feels like it's still persisting, that is when things can escalate.
But Jane, why should
it should be from a very objective point of view.
I don't get why you should be at home and be dressing half naked. It doesn't sit well with me.
And it's not a problem. It's really a thing.
Andrew, I'm
how old do you have a sister? Do you have a sister?
I have 4 sisters. I don't know why you should be dressing half naked.
He has 4 sisters. They don't dress like that.
Exactly.
It's upbringing.
How old are they?
They are well into their 30s.
Yes, they don't dress like
They
that.
don't dress
I dress like that in my house.
Yes,
my
it's a bad way. We have
it's
to
not
tell you.
any bad way. But I know how to dress when they're, for lack of a better word, aliens. Like people are non-families.
Yes,
At
this guy's
home.
a stranger.
He's not a stranger.
Exactly.
He's a stranger.
He's family now.
Ah.
And in fact, we should commend this girl because she has accepted this young man as family. Sees this
We
young
should
man
also
as
commend
family and
this
is
man.
acting as family.
We should commend this man for not even creating anything yet and wanting us to come in to help him. He's done well.
That's stage 1 of self-discipline.
Because
So he should advance
an
it.
indisciplined guy can say, "Hey, sister." Before you see it has become something else. Sister. All right, guys, you know what? Let's open the phone lines and find out what the guys out there think. It's a rainy day, and we want to have a very, well, I was going to say wetty conversation, but let's have a very juicy conversation. 0559242717, 0556910154. I want more of the women to speak today. Because sometimes I like to get things from people's perspective. Yeah, it's like, Jane is saying something, but we need to look at it. Most women will defend that. You are home. Why can't you feel free at home? Why can't you wear anything you want? And I agree to an extent. Because boys, when we are home, we also want to wear our boxers and everything.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but that's where the problem will be. Imagine the boy always wearing boxers.
Boys don't carry as much as women. Boys don't carry as much as women.
Carry what?
Why is Jane saying
Women have a lot of things to protect and cover.
Yeah.
But if you say men are wearing boxers, they just have one thing
You
to hide.
don't think the arms and the biceps and things
it does things to women. It does things to them.
a lot of things. The
Jane,
chest
tell us,
hairs.
like, what does it do?
The waistline.
Wow.
The 2 dimples at the back of the waist. Please, the big bellies don't do anything. The big bellies don't do anything.
Please, your body shaming, please.
But
please.
once it's family, even if it's so enticing, you can only pride in the fact that, oh, this is my brother.
0559242717, 0556910154. Hit me up right now. Let's get talking. We want to find out what you also think. How should this guy handle this issue? Should he have a conversation? Jane is saying, look, have a conversation with your sister, but don't make it seem as if you are not in control or your feelings are all over the place. Andrews is saying that, look, tell your sister so that she can dress well. Andrews, that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and Mabel is also saying, well,
Speak to the parents.
speak to the parents. Which I think I prefer that. I prefer that. Because when there's a third party, you guys know that there's somebody that knows. So you will be careful. Because sometimes the thing can actually happen during the conversation. You never know.
Trig,
yes, tell me.
I feel when you go and speak to the parents, it will come down to one of you should leave the house.
Yeah,
It will
I
definitely
think so.
come down
I
to
think
that.
they will control it.
It
might be
No.
spoken to.
It might also affect their relationship.
Yeah, I think so. Because you're dealing with feelings here. You never know when what will trigger what. One day she might just come out of the bathroom and then You just
okay. We have a call.
her.
We have a call now. Andrews, let me pick this one. Hello. Hello.
Hello, greetings, my lord.
Greetings.
This Ironman.
Yes, Iron Man. Let's hear you.
You are forgetting one statement that you said whenever their parents are not around, that's when the lady dresses like that.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Whenever their parents is not around, you should have a conversation with the lady and advise her for the lady not to put him into temptation.
Okay.
Because this weather is even very risky for that attitude.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's something we need to check. I mean, for me, if I say it will be as if I'm supporting the guy. But I mean, yeah. Hello. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Lyrics.
Lyrics, let's hear you.
You know something? If it be like the girl, they fool the boy.
Well, that's possible.
Because the only thing we say, if their parents know the house, where they do their move. You understand? So if he happy say the girl, they fool the boy. Me, I see this thing before.
Hey.
The man, he first born be girl.
Okay.
Where my parents know the house there, like the woman know the house. Where be the girl play with the house. Trick, after they talk to you now, the man of he control himself. He there in kidding the born.
Wow.
Where the kiddie be 20 years, 20 something years, he be boy.
Wow.
Now the boy can't no say grandpa be father.
Father. What a shock.
You see, we now know the boy know the click plus in mommy. You know the click plus in grandpa too.
Wow.
You understand? So this thing, the girl, if the girl will cause all this thing, the girl will take care of himself for the end of that.
Okay, Lyrics, thank you. Jane, you need to comment.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you're saying that.
I'm good. That's his opinion.
Oh, okay. 0559 242 717 0556 910 154 0559 242 717 0556 910 154. Is it the lady that should check herself or the guy should have a conversation with the lady? What should happen? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Craig.
Good evening.
Charlie, the matter is serious.
Very serious.
What the guy is saying, none of you in the studio nor I have an idea of.
Okay. How do you have an idea?
We can't have an idea, so he needs a help.
Okay.
And this one, they need a psychologist to come in so that they will understand the real situation and give the family a better help.
Okay.
So I recommend that the boy opens up to the parents and they should seek an early intervention. From a specialist. Otherwise, the things he is seeing and the dreams that he is having, it may connect.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I like what he said. He said, look, let's get a professional as soon as possible. So that's an advice to you, my brother. You can speak to a professional, speak to your parents, then all of you get a professional, and then you move on from there. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
This is Michael from Pram Pram.
Michael from Pram Pram. Let's hear you, my brother.
You see, with how this story goes, it looks like the boy itself didn't grow up in the same house with her, right? So, I think, for me, seeing these things like this, I want to, maybe call one of the younger ones to really find out, now, the house, is this how things go? If it looks like, not necessarily going to reveal what he has seen for the past, few days, he has been observing around here, but then getting to find out if this is how the brought up was all about when he wasn't around. And you see, most of these things like this, I'm from a family of 6, and I quite remember there was a particular day like that. My sister, she was in her 21, like that. We were just in the sitting room playing games. The younger one was with her. She was like 18, I think, thereabout. Then she just finished bringing him to the sitting room where we were playing games. She was stark naked and was like, didn't you see my bra? You see, that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah,
that kind of vibe. Like, she knows that we are just the only one left at home. Everybody has gone. So probably it could be that is how the training has been for her all this time he wasn't around. So why not he just find out to see if indeed this is how it has been all through when he wasn't around. And from there, he can really get to detect if this is all about enticing him or there's something more to that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I mean, that's a very important point to note, because truly, if I'm living in my house or if I'm home, I don't see why I should be too careful. You know, I mean, I can understand it from that angle. But I just don't want us to rule out the fact that she could also have her own intentions. Hello.
Hello, Jake.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Ibrahim from Abu Bos today.
Yeah, Ibrahim.
Yeah. I think I have to make my own contribution to the show today.
Okay, let's hear you.
See, the previous caller that just make the comment right now. I somehow agree with him on one point.
Okay.
But that was when the two of them were growing up together. But I think the situation on ground today is about the two people we are discussing here. They are all growing up adults already.
Yes, they are adults, yeah.
And then this is another issue. Perhaps this is not the first time it has been happening. Maybe we are not there, we don't know. But this is the first one they bring to us to give them some advices about it. And then the guy has already seen the way to paradise. But I think he should take it easy.
Okay.
You don't have to rush with it, because we know women. They have many ways to lead you into temptation. So if the guy is not careful, I think this is the second item we are going to have.
Okay, Brian, thank you. Thank you so much. I think that will be it for phone calls at this point. Andrew, let me ask you this. Do you think silence in situations like this can become dangerous emotionally?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's very damaging if you don't speak out. And I don't see anything wrong with the guy voicing out. If it's not disturbing him, he wouldn't have brought it here. I think it's something which is making him lose his sleep. That's why he wants us to give him the best possible advice in order to come out from his situation. So I just think speaking up is the best. It is now down to what he wants to do. Taking it to your parents, like I said initially, I believe if a resolution is not found, it will come down to the point that one of you has to move out of the house, because you can't get to a point where if we leave and we are not in the house, what would happen? And they can also get to the point where you people can go on to do whatever you do. That's even an abomination. And even I think if you look at this in spiritual matters, it's not even good that you're mixing blood with your mixing blood with your own family, your own family and things like that. So I just think he has to also gain self-discipline. The girl she has to also do better. She has to cover herself much more. Don't just assume that, oh, he's my brother. Like I was saying, even my own siblings, I don't like to see them. It annoys me. Why should you be naked, or why should you be half naked? No. But like, I don't understand why you should be.
Can I not have interactions?
No, you don't. Trick. Even
not you, Andrews. Don't worry. You have the floor. Anybody that interrupts you will not speak.
Yes, thank you for that. Trick. Even your own. I don't know, but I just feel it's weird if people see you like that. Maybe others have their own thoughts, but I don't think it's normal for you to be so much revealing at home, and I don't like that. I don't think it's comfortable enough.
Okay, all right. Andrews does not think it's comfortable enough. Jane thinks otherwise. Let's hear what Jane has to say. We're wrapping up, Jane.
Yeah, it's weird, and it's even something that parents would criticize anyways, because I've seen a couple of parents react in situations like this, and they're always criticizing either the lady or the gentleman that's exposing too much. So yes, it's wrong, but this gentleman needs to get a grip of himself, and I'm saying he should be self-disciplined, because again, she's a no-go area, and what he can do, if it's something she's doing intentionally, once he GI, I'm telling you, she's going to stop. Because she will feel like, oh, I'm making moves, but this gentleman is not even looking my way. She'll get stressed up and she'll stop. You
Jane,
get me? They're grown.
How do you raise sensitive family concerns, without sounding accusatory?
Personally,
because
if it's something that...
I think we need to go beyond just being disciplined.
I get it.
If you have to add, if you have to not attack, but address the issue, call it out, yes.
If he's the older sibling, then there comes a greater responsibility, because he has to whip the lady in line. Because yes, it's a bad act. Yes, we can't look past that. It's a bad act. Yeah. So he needs to have a conversation with her. If he's the older sibling, again, as an older brother who's advising a little sister, it should stop at that. It shouldn't go. Don't give so much adjectives to it. Okay. Say it as it is and be very, very commanding about it.
Okay. I think just before Mabel comes in, I want to say others. I think when it comes to women, sometimes logical reasoning goes out of the window.
Pardon?
No matter when it comes to women,
sometimes.
Yeah, with regards to men, I think logical reasoning goes out of the window. Because if not, why would a whole King David say they should put Uriah at where the war presses hard so that he would die? Why would you do that?
Because he has gone to see Uriah's
wife bathing. Exactly. So it's not easy. Why would Samson reveal the source of his strength to a woman on her lap? So I think when you're a man, it goes beyond.
We'll discuss this on Chike's show next week.
It goes beyond. It goes beyond self-discipline or trick. Something did the word.
But I also do agree with one thing that Jane said. But I'll say that when I'm wrapping this up. Mabel.
Yeah, I
quickly.
Also
we have
think
1 minute or less.
The guy has to do a lot of work, especially holding his attraction for the sister. There's a lot of work that he has to put in place to make sure he doesn't feel attracted to this lady. Even though the lady also has a role to play in, trying to prevent this guy from thinking that way. I believe majority of the work lies with the guy. If you're able to control yourself, that's hard. You won't let your sister's nakedness trigger you into doing something that's you regret later.
Okay, I agree with what all of you have said. Like I said, you guys are the wise ones, and so we just pass. We just talk and pass. But it's true. Both of them have responsibilities that they need to pick up.
Carry out.
The lady needs to be more responsible. The guy needs to be very disciplined. I think one of the greatest things a man can have is discipline, self-discipline, self-control. It makes you firm. It makes you firm.
And it's attractive.
It is attractive. It is attractive. On the other hand, women needs to also learn to cover up when it's necessary. So that's why the conversation must be had, I think. Because once he does that, then the woman will know, the girl will know that, oh, the guy is here. Let me not go looking this way. Until they both get very comfortable with each other. I think they need to have this. I have a sister that's in her 30s. I go to her place. She changes around me. But one other thing is we grew together.
Yeah.
Or I saw her when she was going. So that can play a role. So with them, I can understand the guy. And then I'm not defending any foolishness from guys. Yes, I think that guys must learn to be responsible. Even female musicians that are my friends, I tell them that, look, you don't dress this way and complain about the outcome. Because you have a beautiful voice, but you've not given me reason to listen to your voice when you are performing. You give me reason to look at you. So that is a different conversation for another day. But we all have to be responsible one way or the other. Thank you guys so much. CompuG, is in the building. CompuG. Whether you give me eye or not, CompuG is in the building. And we're gonna go for a quick word from them. When we come back, the drive still continues here on 3FM 92.7. It's a Friday. It's a beautiful Friday, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. I'm sure you're doing the same. Stick and stay. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back.